stream going, and happy hump day to anyone jumping in on this right now. If you have eye questions or just kind of want to talk about anything or any other curiosities about eye stuff coming up in the near future, eyelash growth prescriptions, anything like that. I mean, there's pretty much a lot of different things you can talk about, but can't decide if Tuesdays or Wednesdays are going to work out better. So right now I'm doing both for now, and we'll kind of modify the schedule as we go along on this. Lunch just got finished up. Some Bible study groups are going to be meeting at our workplace, and for lunch I had some rotisserie chicken, some of that dub liner cheese again, apple, sourdough, and a little bit of mayonnaise. I like mustard too, but I'm pretty boring. That's what works out for my lunch usually most of the time. Anything y'all had good for lunch today? A lot of goose poop to watch out for, though. So I think I mentioned last week that there's a lot of geese and families of geese that are out here, and kind of nice to see them. Little families that have little ducklings that grow up into little teenage ducklings and then become full-blown adults after that. And then next season they start the process over again, lay some more eggs, have babies, and you get teenagers eventually again after the little ducklings become teenage ducklings. Although I don't know what a teenage duckling is called. Does anybody know what a teenage duck is called? I can't think of what that might be. Or is it just still a duckling? Where I belong, I'm going home. I don't know what a teenage duckling is called. So you got like little ducklings, like little baby ducks, but then you have teenage ducklings after the child duck stage. But I don't know what you call that. All right. Hey to everyone hopping on in the live stream today. So just kind of out for a nice walk during lunch, avoided a lot of goose poop, and if anyone had any eye questions or things you wanted to talk about, or even just what you ate for lunch, I just got done with some rotisserie chicken, some dub liner cheese, and sourdough, mayonnaise, mustard. Well, I didn't have mustard, I had mayonnaise today, and an apple. Hi Trump, MAGA milk, and BF 2019. Nice. Different stages of ducks, but yeah, we're all ducks for sure. Bunch of quacks. Man, I mean, hold on, I'm gonna flip the camera. Look at this goose poop out here. Like, I'm just gonna stop for a second. Like, there is like a lot of goose poop. A lot of it. Hi, Alia Davis. I hope I'm saying that right. How are y'all doing today? More goose poop. Do y'all have a favorite duck or a favorite goose? Yeah, a lot of big poopins here for sure, Zachary. Some larger than others. I mean, like, there's not as bad over here, but like you got one there, you got one there, you got one, well, a stick actually. Nice little splatter right there. Some right there too. So really got to watch your step. Well, thanks for the like. I appreciate it. Man, there's more of this over here. Alia, I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you. Man, look at this, look at this field of landmines right here. This is crazy. Anyhow, enough about goose poop. Muscovy. Hope I'm saying that right, ducks. Yeah. Pretty cool stuff. It is what they do, other than lay eggs and have little ducklings, and the ducklings grow up to child ducklings, and then after that. So I asked this earlier, y'all may know this, you may not know it, I don't know. What do they call teenage ducklings? So you've got, like, obviously the adults, you got the baby ducklings, you got little, like, child ducklings. What's a teenage duckling? I don't know what you would call that. Oh, cool, awesome. Glad to hear him saying it right. Usually, like, if I'm starting to, like, pronounce something, or even, like, say someone's name, I'm like, well, probably have a 50-50 shot of saying it or putting it into the ditch. And if I put it into the ditch, I'm sure somebody will straighten me out for that, for sure, whether I say it right or don't. Have y'all had lunch yet? Anything tasty for lunch or coming up on the menu if it's still morning where you're at? Leftover pizza. That's not really dinner yet, because breakfast for dinner, that usually would occur later. So brunch, I guess, would be as a possible lunch menu option for some of you. So I'm still kind of new to live streaming and live Q&A questions and all that stuff, but what do y'all normally like about live streams? Just like the interaction, or just like the fun banter? If y'all put something in the chat for just me to respond to things on that. What's kind of the thing that makes live streams interesting, engaging, or exciting as I kind of get into these more? So I'm still pretty new at it. So I've been doing the long form and short form content for a while. Ooh, Domino's pizza. Nice. What flavor? Hi, Amanda, how are you? So yeah, long form, short form content. I've been doing YouTube for coming up on almost, well, 2.5, rounding up 3 years now. And I never really got much into live streaming until I just started trying this recently. Just because I thought it'd be something interesting, kind of diversify platform portfolio, because I'll post long form videos on YouTube, like the longer ones, like eye health definitions. Sorry, really loud mower over here. And anyway, long form videos, which are on YouTube, and then you've got the short form videos, which are on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, even on YouTube Shorts. Like, those four are usually what I post to primarily. And it's been really cool to watch the growth happen and kind of see what people are most engaged and interested in. But I think people are really looking for that tangible, honest, real-time, live-time interaction, not scripted, not rehearsed or anything, just real deal how it goes. Well, thank you, Amanda. Okay, Aliyah, just plain cheese. I like a ricotta cheese on my pizza. Now, I like a white pie. Oh, awesome. But yeah, I like regular cheese. I like pepperoni. I mean, I even like anchovies, black olives, all kinds of different toppings. I'd even do a supreme pizza. Not really a fan of the banana peppers on a pizza. I mean, those are okay, just probably not something I would choose often, if that makes sense. Where I belong. I'm going home. More cheese, please. Yeah. Speaking of which, my son was asking me the other day, he said, "Do you know any Spanish?" I said, "Well, I can listen to Spanish better than I can speak it. But there's some Spanish that I know." Like I was kind of just telling him different things like hablo español, like I speak Spanish, or más queso en mi mochila, more cheese in my backpack, please. Like just kind of random, unusual phrases that kind of gets him thinking a little bit. But it's really interesting when speaking patients come in, because one, they never know if you're able to speak Spanish or listen to Spanish, but two, sometimes it's interesting, like if patients are having a conversation and they talk in Spanish, like sometimes I'll kind of just make like a little side blurb of like, yeah, hablo español más o menos, like so. And then they'll start laughing, and then I just kind of like uno o dos, like one or two, like whatever the test is that I administer. How long do you think these live streams should go for? Should they go for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, longer, less, more? What makes live streams good? What makes them interesting? What makes them curious? Because I know I see all these gamer streamers like do stuff, and obviously you just watch their screen when they play the games and whatnot. But for someone like me, I feel like that there's not a lot of healthcare professionals that are out there doing live streams like this, that are actually just wanting to kind of get some feedback from viewers and subscribers and listeners and all different types of things. So I'm trying to figure out what's going to make a decent live stream for healthcare and education, and anybody that has any interesting questions or curiosity. So what do y'all think makes a good live stream for this kind of niche and what I'm in, like eye health and education? Like what makes a solid and what makes a strong live stream component? Obviously I love getting to interact with y'all and see what you want to talk about, but I mean, I could pick a topic each time, but it may not be something you want to hear about. You may want to talk about all kinds of other different things or anything like that. My display's going a little more dim. I can't see what's happening. The phone might be heating up too much. Let's see. Sorry, my screen's really dim right now. I like most about a live stream and what makes it interesting to see what people do in their meantime, see what they do for a living. I compatible with them, just one of your favorite creators. Yeah. And their lives and what they do, and just what their schedule looks like. Maybe just some like daily insight, maybe some real input, maybe some live stream of just where I'm at, what I'm doing, and where I'm going, I guess you could say. So yeah, that makes sense. That's helpful. Thanks for the feedback. Sometimes I think when a lot of us do this eye health education stuff, we maybe get a little too deep into the weeds because we're clinical. We're more clinically oriented, but sometimes and scientific and research and what the conclusion of studies yield oriented. But I think sometimes we need to just take a step back and just say, hey, we're real people too. Like I go to my doctor, I go to my dentist, I go to my other healthcare professionals, have those appointments, but also like during lunch, for example, when I'm not conducting exams, or doing comprehensive eye examinations, dry treatments, anything like that, I'm just a regular guy that just likes to go out for walks during lunch and sometimes lift weights during lunch. Just kind of depends on what the schedule of the day holds. So I've been kind of field testing live streaming out on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and can't decide if I want to keep those 2 days or if I want to scale back to 1 day, 1 live stream per week, or maybe more even possibly. I don't know. It's kind of helpful when I'm out on a walk. It's kind of hard when doing weightlifting just because focus on like my form and posture and not wanting to hurt myself or anything. But then when I'm out for a walk, try to make sure my form and my posture is good as well. But just making sure that everything's getting done that needs to get done. Surprised there isn't more people out on a walk though. Usually like in our little office park here, there's more people that are out for a walk typically, but I'm not seeing anyone else out for a walk right now, which is kind of unusual. But, oh well, happens some days. Some days more of us go for walks, some days less of us go for walks. There we go. Had to get my display settings back. Screen's a little dim, but that's okay. Can't really see what's going on. Polarized sunglasses will have that effect on screens, making an interesting point about why I can't see. You're gonna walk right now too? Nice, Alia. You know, there's a lot of interesting research about the importance of going for a walk, like let's say after lunch, for example, or lifting weights, that it actually is better for your glucose, your body sugar reuptake in the bloodstream to go absorb better into your muscles and into different areas of your skin to help not only blood pressure, blood sugars, A1C, I mean, all kinds of different things across the board. But it's also good just to get outside and appreciate some nice weather if you're inside like me most of the days, inside an office setting that you don't get too much sun with, because I think I mentioned the other day on the live stream that you probably need about 40-45 minutes each day from what I've read of decent sunlight for your skin to make active synthesized vitamin D, different things like that your body needs. But back to polarization, it's interesting in sunglasses, sometimes with screens you'll have a little bit of a difficult time if you tilt one way or the other, because it works like shutter shades and only allows a certain spectrum of light through. Like let's say it's like horizontal shutter shades, that it only allows certain light through in that way to kind of sharpen things up, whether there's water reflections on the ground or if you're just trying to cut down on glare from sunlight, things of that nature. So pretty cool. All right, well, I think we're coming to the end of the walk, so I'll go ahead and shut the live stream off and we'll try it again next week. But thank y'all for those of you that have hopped on and chat a little bit, talk about just either ducks or pizza or anything else. But always fun to chat and enjoy the walk with at least some of you that are doing a walk. So look forward to the next live stream, which will probably be next week. But just subscribe to the channel and tap that bell for notifications for whenever I go live or when a video drops or when a short drops, just so you can learn more about your eyes and share it with friends, family, people that you know in your lives that could be benefited and blessed by this. So thank y'all, and I'll see you next week. Have a good week. I can't talk. Have a good rest of the week and a great weekend, and I'll see y'all next week. And I think a video is dropping tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. So watch for that. Share this channel with anybody you know could use more eye health education or want to learn more about their eyes or just want to see some interesting and unique content, because I've got some pretty cool videos coming up in the next few months or so that I dive into my own personal health a little bit too, that I've made some health changes in my lives that have made a pretty dramatic difference in making my numbers better, losing weight, different things like that I'll be sharing over the next few months, but also some eye health stuff as well too. So looking forward to seeing y'all's comments and getting your feedback on that. And I'll see y'all soon, and probably see you on the next live stream. But have a good rest of the week and a great weekend, and look forward to chatting it up with y'all next week. All right, talk to you later.